Hey guys, as you already know, a lot of people don't know what really happened to my hand. And I'm going to explain it to you very thoroughly and completely. I lived in this mobile home park for only a couple months, about maybe 4.5 months now. And there's kids in the neighborhood that I hang out with that look up to me and they want me to play tag with them or play football with them, whatever, or basketball, whatever. And they feel like I'm an inspiration to them. I guess that's how I see it. They do make fun of me, but it don't bother me. They say words that are real explicit to me and is somewhat offensive to me and everything, but don't let it bother me. I just try to be cool. I try to keep my cool head about it. So I was at the park, in the mobile home park. There's a big field, and there's a small playground. Then you got the front office, where everything happens. The front office. And I was playing football now, and I was on defense. I was the defensive tackle. Well, when one of the kids caught the ball and almost got a touchdown, I knocked him over, and my hand went like that. It went like this. Went all the way like that. And at first, I thought it was the knuckle. No. It was my entire hand. As you guys already saw, I'm just showing you again, make sure you thoroughly understand. See how my hand is right there? I can't bend it. I can't curl it. Look at this one. This is fine. This one is basically out of shape. Yeah, I can't clench it, So, the injury update, where it stands right now, is this. I went to the doctor's Friday night, got x-rays. I came home after Friday afternoon. I got off work, came home, and I noticed my hand was all puffed up. I went down to the field to catch the football with the kids, and I said, I noticed there's a sharp pain in my hand. I tried to catch it. I jumped up. So I'm like, it's the hand. Couldn't even barely work that day, so I came in anyway because I missed 2 days. And I'm trying not to make sure I don't lose my time. And that's what I'm trying to not do. I'm trying to conserve my time for something that comes up. Well, truth be told, here's what really happened. Well, I showed a picture to my friend Danielle, and she said she recommended me to get an x-ray because I have small little bones in my hand and everything, and one of the joints leading to the middle of my hand, the third one, that's why you see my hand like that. You see what I'm talking about? It curls like that. It goes to the left side. It's not supposed to do that. There's a ligament in my finger that kind of got jerked away, and my middle finger is leaning to the right side. My hand's not supposed to do that. I can't move it. Yeah, I can't move it. It hurts when I try to move it and everything, and I'm not going to waste my time getting more hurt. So I went to the doctors on Friday evening, to get a checkup and everything. And apparently they said I wanted to get x-rays and to check my vital signs, everything was fine. Blood pressure was okay, weight was okay, height, everything. So what happened was, when I went in there to get x-rays, they said that because it was so swollen, I fractured my hand. And I was a little scared. I was like, holy crap, so what does that mean? And they said it'll take up to 6 to 8 weeks for it to heal. So they suggest you take ibuprofen and ice it every day and everything. And I felt like, maybe they're telling the truth. And I got upset because this is an actual injury that I sustained for real. This is not just puffing up the hand. This is not an ankle injury. This is not a back injury. This is not a knee injury. This is a legit injury that can last you up to at least 6 to 8 weeks of recovery. Possibly surgery, and I can't afford it. So let me get to this point. Speed it up a little bit. This point right now, as it stands, I go to the doctor sometime this week. I gotta make an appointment with a doctor. So what happens is this. It's a 65 to 70% chance that I may need surgery if the ligament is in line with my hand, so to speak. And if it's not, surgery is highly encouraged. It's highly permitted. It's highly permitted. Well, I came to say that's possible. 65% to 70% chance it's highly probable. And I think to myself, well, this is it. Could this be the end of me doing sports? No. I'll be back on the court within 6 to 8 weeks. I won't be returned to the field. I'll go back to the court within 6 to 8 weeks. And speaking of that time, that long time frame, that's what will prevent me from going to work. I got the referral to show my boss tomorrow morning. If I can't make it to work, I got time. Not a lot of it, but I got time. And what that basically means is, I'm going to tell them I cannot use my hand. I'd rather use both hands when working. And they have to accept that. The doctor asked me if I'm going to need to do light duty. No. The incident did not happen on property. The incident happened off property in the confinements of my neighborhood. Well, it's true. So I'm going to have to take 6 to 8 weeks off. And I have an insurance policy that will make it definitely sure that I get paid for all those weeks off. The nurse recommended me to go to an orthopedist. That's what I plan to do. We gotta make the appointment. We gotta make the appointment. We gotta set something straight here, and we'll go from there. This hand is the only hand that is best for me beside the right. I can't even work out. I can't play basketball. I can't shoot hoops. I can't work out. I can walk around, obviously, because it's not my feet that are injured, it's my hand. Excuse me. So, I'm basically thinking that I'm taking a break. Now, 4 years ago, I remember hurting my ankle, but it wasn't as serious as my hand. That was temporary. This pain is temporary, but this is something that may keep for a while with me until I get my hand fully recovered. I'm not touching the basketball. I'm not touching the football. I'm not touching a weight. Even though I got a new set of weights sent in for me right there in my room, I got 3 days ago, I can't use it. I can't use them to get back to strength. I'm pissed off right now because of the injury that I've sustained, but it's part of life. You're going to go through things that you will not feel comfortable with that happen for a reason. You're not going to be able to take it all. A lot of people can't accept change. When you get hurt, when you get injured, when you fall down, when you go to the hospital, you have bad health. That is part of life. You're going to go through a bunch of BS to get your body and mind and physical, whatever shape right, to fix it. Injuries are there for a reason, to fix what you messed up with. Injuries are a sign that you did something wrong to yourself, that it's going to take a while to get right. That's how I see this. I joined one of the greats again. Any man, any athlete that plays a sport had this happen to him. I joined one of the greats. Michael Jordan, Mayhem, Tiger Woods, Jackie Robinson, wrestlers like John Cena, Batista, Triple H, Ric Flair, UFC fighters like Anderson Spider-Man Silva, John Bones Jones, Forrest Griffin, Randy Couture, Mark Coleman, to name a few athletes, BJ Upton, Evan Longoria, to name a few. All those guys that went through injuries like this that almost ended their career on the floor, on the court, or in the field, or in the base, or in the diamond, in the octagon, the eight-sided octagon, where they tear each other apart. The real shit happens. NFL players like Marquise Pouncey, Michael Orr, several quarterbacks, Chris Sims, Lou Sims, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, just to name a few athletes that injure their hands doing what they love to do, doing what they wake up to doing, conditioning, practicing, getting right. I've joined the elites. I feel proud, maybe pained, and unhappy with what happened, but I'm proud to say that I'm an athlete that made this stuff happen. Maybe God had a sign saying that maybe it's time for you to fix what's wrong with you, physically, mentally. Injuries help make you think about what you're going to do next to prevent that from happening again. Injuries are there to give you a decision to either break yourself or make yourself and get yourself better to what you, excuse me, what you desire to do the most. You love what you do. You show respect for what you've done. This is not over with. This is temporary, baby. It's temporary. Pain is temporary, but pride is forever. I'm not being prideful about this. This is a legit injury that can last me up to 6 to 8 weeks of recovery. I'll be back. Don't worry. I'll be back. I'll be back with a vengeance. I'll be back on the court. I'll be back playing ball. I'll be back working my ass off to get what I need to do the best. Going to work. Busting my ass in my room lifting weights. Shooting long distance threes from the long perimeter. Throwing haymakers in football. Boxing. Tackling. Baseball. What's up, Kyle? Doing what I love doing the most. I can advocate for myself saying that I'm one of the greats. I'm one of the greatest men that ever stepped forth on a court or in a field or in a baseball diamond. It's just part of what I do. I may not like being sidelined for a while, but like a friend of mine told me once before, injuries are there to help you think about what you could do to prevent from happening again. Injuries are there to motivate what you broke, what you fractured, what you sprained, what you ruptured. It gives you time to rebuild what happened wrongly to you. It gives you time to think about what you're going to do next after you recover. It gives you time to just sit back and cut back. Get your mind right. Play video games. Go fuck a girl. Go drink at a bar. Within certain limits of your injuries, whether it's your hand or your foot or your knee, whichever. Go drink. Go to the beach. It's beautiful outside. Go outside. Get your mind off what really pained you. That's what injuries are for. They are here. They are permanently here to help you fix what you fucked up on. Just ask my boy right here. He's injured himself a few times. He's back what he's doing what he loves the most. He can do it. I know with this recovery, I can go back and do it. Temporary. Injuries are temporary. Pain is temporary. Like I've told him many times. Yes, I'm talking about you, Kyle. I've told you. You're young. You got a good future ahead of yourself. Don't screw it up. You're doing great. Keep it up no matter what you're doing. You know what I'm talking about. I've named some of the greatest athletes off the planet that suffered injuries like this. I respect the fact they're back to doing what they're doing. It doesn't offend me. It doesn't bother me. They motivate me to keep doing what is right. What is fitting. What is suitable. What is conveniently there for you to do what you do and love the most to do. Will I be back? Yes. Will I rehab to get better? Yes. Will I take a break from what I'm doing right now? Yes. Will I return to the court and whoop Kyle Gainer's ass 1-on-1 again? Yes. It's temporary. And if you're down with that, I got 3 or 4 words for you. I'm that guy.